Oh yeah, there it is. The plod just broke open. The clod broke open. 4-hole button right there. It's even got London written on the bottom of it. Craw or something. London. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
G'day folks, I'm the Coffee Bush Kid and we are in the UK. This exciting filled episode, we are at Digging History UK's dig. It's a 4-dayer. Who knows what we will find here, but it's a good size event. I believe there's going to be over about 800 people here. It's 4 days, so I reckon, realistically, it's enough yabba from me for an intro. We need to get out there. Oh, jeez. Well, first hole at Digging History UK, we've got a 63, 64, 4 bars down. So, I've dug me plug. Oof. Oh, and there it is right there. Ha 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 ha! Of course I'm going to find something with a bit of knurling on, aren't I? The fella's just found a hammered coin close beside us and I get that. There you go. We'll keep going. Something around a 17, 15, 17. We look down in the hole. There it is right there. Now that's bronze. Is it a shoe buckle with a bit of decoration? Is it the end of a fibula? Very thin though. Well, there's only going to be, oh, it's got a bend to it. Oh no, that'll be, there we go. And that's nice. That, I'm going to say, is probably part of a shoe buckle. Nice patina, little bit of fancy on it. See how it's flat on the back? And it's a little bit curved up that way. I'd say that's part of a buckle. What do we want to say? 1600s? Maybe 1500s? Who knows? But that's not a bad little find. And those are numbers that you wouldn't often dig back home. Let's keep going. Alrighty, another button with shankage, but it's actually concaved. But if we look inside, look at the beautiful little pattern. We've got a chain ring around the edge and we've got that nice little sunbursty star thing in the centre. That's a really beautiful little button. Alrighty, have a look at this one. That's the splodge that greeted me. Now, oh, there's another one there. If we come down here, in fact I'll move that out the way, come down beside me everyone. And look here. Now, I haven't disturbed this. There it is right there. Now, I'm going to teasingly just take stuff away slowly because just by that patina, that looks interesting. I don't. It doesn't look like much, does it? But I don't know what it is. But it's certainly got some age. It's had something pinned in there that's fallen out. Is this some sort of old mount for a mount? I don't know, but I think that's got some good age. That could, you know, if I let my imagination run away with me, you know, post-medieval, wouldn't be out of the realms. Interesting find. Alrighty, it was, oh look, how do I explain it? It was grunty, it was up in the high ferrous limit, it dropped down into the non-ferrous zone. And this is it. It is a little square nail. Now, it's probably a really old one. So we'll take that up to the finds tent and find out the age and that. But yeah, it was just an interesting signal that, and sometimes that's what you have to do. If there's an interesting signal, you go, I can't fully say it is that categorically, dig the bloody thing. Find out. When it's in your hand, you know what it is. Well, what would you expect for a 910 not very far down? Maybe something that looks a bit like that. And you go, oh, Coffee Bush Kid, what are you playing at? That, I believe, is a Roman fibula. And you go, oh, come off it, mate. No. No, I believe that is the spring mechanism that would have come over to the catch plate. So I think that is fibula. We'll get it checked out in the finds tent, but I do believe that is fibula all day long. It's not a peg, it is Roman. So the Romans were here from 43 AD through to, I've got to get the date right, either 460 or 430. So there you go. Amazing. If it is, that's a bucket lister. Well, have a look at this. Splodges don't get much better than that. And we're just along, we're heading back to where I got the fibula from. Actually, I'll do it this way. We'll dig with this. There we go, that should have it. It doesn't, but I don't care. A target in the hole is always a joy to dig out. Rightio. Just missed it, we were just up in there. But that's all right. I can come in from behind with that. Or maybe I can. Oh, bloody, no, there we go. Right. Not in that. Oops. Oh, you are joking me. Bloody Roman shotgun end. Thought they would have been all bloody done over with by now. says it's right down there. Big nail. Well, 34, 36, near on the edge of detection, but it was just sweet enough to let me keep digging. And in this clod, ho ho ho, did we find it. Now there's a shotty end clod shot if ever I've seen one. Bloody hell. Well, we're out on the fields, folks, and I have come across a legend in his own lunchtime. This is Paul from Deeper Bleepers.
Oi, oi, guys.
Yeah, so if you haven't already seen his channel, go over, have a look, subscribe, tell him that we sent you over.
Lovely. Thanks a lot, Andrew.
No worries, mate. Well, out in the middle of the field, I got this. And you'll go, that looks like a crusty piece of something. Mm-hmm. But there's markings there. But if I do that, this, I believe, is what they call a jeton. So it is a hammered coin, but they were actually used as sort of trade counters, I believe, but were sort of in the currency scheme of things. But there's fleur-de-lis on the ends there and everything like that. So I dare say we'll find out later on what type it is. Well, I thought I was going to miss out today as the finds are a little bit thin in the ground, but ho 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 ho, look at that. There's a little button. She's a plain one, but it is a button nonetheless. Well, folks, day 3 has dawned. Apparently they let us out of the gates a bit early. As you can see in the background there are detectorists for the miles. And they're also, if I do this, there's a big wood and it goes all the way around the back as well. So we have hundreds and hundreds of acres to go at. So best we do that. First, most interesting find is a bit of bronze. Now, it's probably just a bit of scrap. But you know, it's old. You can tell by the patina. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, there we go. 25, 26, right beside someone else's hole. It is only a... I reckon it's still got the bloody leather around it or rubber around it. It's just a tack end. You know, one of the big domey jobs. But it's still non-ferrous. Gave a good signal and we dug it. Hoping we'll get something a little better though. Old bit of lead with shape. And illegible writing. So there we go. We got that was a 24-26, and then when I got it out it's 22-23. There is some illegible writing on there, but that is an old piece of lead that was used for something. Anyway, we'll keep going. Alrighty folks, I have a target now. Look at the numbers. Beautiful splodge there. Now you'd go 11, 13, come on, stop playing with all this bloody little stuff. Well, let's come around and have a look at the front. As it is, I have seen it, I have got it I haven't fully touched it. I've just brushed it off, gently coerced it out of the ground and went, holy shit. So, just down in here, there it is. See that? Yeah, it's a little bit of stuff. No, it is more than a little bit of stuff. That is the front end. It's a shame it's not full of a Roman fibula brooch. There's where the pin was underneath there. You almost, I won't say that there's been enamel there, but that is the front end. I think I might just give it a little clean up. So bear with me a moment. Here we go. Just to get that little bit of detail out. But that is a fibula brooch, Roman, all day long. Look at that. That is awesome. That is a bit of Roman, Tony. A bit of Roman. Oh yeah. Well, I've got a little signal. It was down there, it was in the low numbers. And it's that. And you'll go, interesting. That's a bit of bronze. Now the reason why I'm showing it to you is it will be bronze from a smelting process, but we're actually standing in between. If we have a look up that end where the flags are, and then turn around, and we've got this one over here, all this white taped off area. These are two Iron Age settlements, and there's a little piece of bronze working in between two Iron Age places. Pretty bloody cool. Day 4 of Digging History UK's rally. 4 days, and you can see today we don't have any sunlight at the moment. We are in full wet weather, and yeah, she's a little wet, so it certainly sorts the chaff from the wheat. Only the keenest detectorists are out here in the rain. Anyway, we need to get swinging. .303 round, or casing anyway. Well, how good does this bode? I've got a little button, just a little dome toppy job, hollow back, has got the shank. I think there might be detail, but it's wet, it's muddy, who knows. But that's not bad. That came in at a 53, 52. There was a bit of iron around it, but that's what we dug. That's a win in my books as far as, big fields around here. That's not bad. We'll keep going. 37.41 all the way down. My splodge was down near the bottom line. I've been informed that it's because something was deep and ground is sort of drawing it down. And we got that. And you'll go, that's a piece of lead, isn't it? And that's what I thought. Except for the fact that when we turn it over, and there's a fleur-de-lis on there, that gives it a little bit of age, and I actually think that it's pewter as well. So yeah, who knows what that will be, but I dare say Simon in the fines tent will let me know. let's keep going. 1920, thought it was going to be lead, but it was going to be my lead. But no, we got that. And that's a hook. So I take it would have had thread or steel in there. I don't know what you'd hold onto it, but yeah, it's a nice little end on that. That's actually a really nice one, and it's got some good age to it as well. So anyway, we'll put that in the box. We'll keep going. Okay, and I talk in hushed tones. 17, 18, very few bars down, and there was a bit of iron near it. And we've pulled that out. That is an interesting little artefact. It's got a hole there that's still got mud in it. This hole's given way. There's the back of it. You can see these have opened up, countersunk on the back. And you can see there's pattern there. That's just a beautiful little find now. I don't know what it is. That's another one for the finds tent. But that is great finding with the Manticore. I am struggling with 3 inches of stubbly, weedy stuff. And then we pulled that out, probably another 3 inches in the ground. Very happy with that. All right, we're heading back for lunch, 30:31. Yeah, we'll dig that. There's a little bit of iron around. Have a look down here as to what's plopped out of the plug. Now, I haven't touched it yet, but that's got age. There we go. Oh, I think that's glorious. And I think that's extremely old too, actually. So we've got 2 holes. There would have been a third one on the arm. You can see there's a hole in through there. There's that. That is thick, chunky. It's got to be medieval, if not older. That is glorious. Wow. I am oohing and ahhing over that because I think it's got age and deserves to be oohed and ahed over. It's an old bit of casting. Yeah. I'll have a check around to make sure I haven't broken that myself, but I don't believe I have. But that's glorious. 36, 38. Oh, what's that? And that is... that is a slip shot pistol shot. It's an old one. The mould's skew whiff, so the pin needs replacing in it. You can see how far out of alignment it all is, and there's the sprue where it got broken off. But yeah, that's an old pistol shot that's not been fired. Still in the ground where? Well, I've chased this one around for miles and miles. Now I've got it out. I think that it might be the top of a button. She's got some fancy and flash writing there. It really looks like it says Grace. Yeah, who knows? But by gee, that took a bit to find. Probably the last signal for the rally. 53 solid. There it is, in the rays. Look, the last rays of the afternoon. Are we looking, because this is where we've got all our medieval, are we looking at a medieval annular buckle or brooch? I would dearly love a buckle. Oh, it's completely round. It might be a horse harness ring. Either way, I think it might be a ring. Just being careful, just in case. Alright, I think it's just the ring. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Everyone oohs and ahs over this. Ooh, might be a little bit of fancy there. But that's old. Yeah, I reckon that might be a horse harness ring. But potentially where we are, medieval. Wacko the did, hey? Alrighty folks, that is the Digging History UK rally done and dusted. You can see in the background there, it's all being packed up. The coffee van's gone, the food vans are gone, but we have had a great time. Thank you very much to Martin and his crew for putting on such an excellent rally. Thank you very much to Simon and Julian on the finds table. Wealth of knowledge, really excited to see what some Australians have found over here, and they were very friendly and helpful. In fact, everyone's been very friendly and helpful. I'd also like to mention Marie, the archaeologist who knew who I was, but for the good reasons. So, g'day Marie. We've had a great time here. Thank you all very much for putting it on. We've had a ball. I will make a couple of little note mentions. Thank you very much to Brad for letting Martin know that we were coming over, because we were greeted with open arms. And g'day Paul and Sharon. It was great to meet you folk here and catch up for drinky poos at night time. Now we drop one of these videos every Saturday night at 6:30 our time. Why don't you subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the things to make a channel grow. But yeah, if you don't, just come back next week, it'll be fine. Anyway, keep in mind, always good to fill in some of your day detecting, but remember to fill in all your holes when you're finished. We'll catch you next time.